Hey everyone, it's me, India. I just wanted to actually, let's backtrack. I went to New York for the makeup show, and I wanted to do a what's in my bag video, but I never actually got to do it because I had so many things. I'm lying, I was procrastinating. So now we're just gonna basically go through what was in my bag when I went and prepared for the show. Not that I was doing anything in it, but you know, a girl had to come slayed and whatnot. I came slightly slayed because I pretty much did my makeup on a moving bus, and yeah, like I really wanted my eyes to be beat to the gods, but I just couldn't. First, for like my foundation, I was going to go with my Fenty Beauty foundation, but instead I went with Fit Me because I did not feel like having to mix foundations. And as some of you may know, my Fenty Beauty is a shade or two darker. When I got it, I was like, oh, okay, this is gonna fit me perfectly. I compared it online on the Sephora website, and I actually went into the store and bought it. And I should have just had them actually do a swatch on me, but I didn't. And so when the Fenty Beauty oxidizes, it gets darker. So it gets darker on my skin complexion, which sucks. But I like that it does oxidize. I just hate that I have the wrong shade. But thank God I have some Fit Me that worked pretty perfectly. It's a little darker, but I didn't have to mix it with anything else. I wanted to stay away from mixing at all costs. For eyebrows, I went with, of course, the Anastasia Brow Pomade. And for eyes, I took one palette. Usually I have like several palettes when I do my makeup, but I wanted to minimize as much as possible because I needed to fill my bag up to come back. And I went with the Pinky Rose Pinky Rose Cosmetics Obsessed. And I used that for my eyes. I know I'm kind of like moving all over the place. Oh, I used Ruby Kisses brow powder to set my brows. I used some Kiss eyelashes, the Poise. I knew these were different. I usually get wispies, but every time I put them on, I was like, these are not my usual lashes. Like, those were not the ones I usually get. For concealer, you guys are gonna be like, what? So I usually use LA Girl Pro Concealer and mix it with my Fenty Beauty Matchstick concealer shade. What shade is it? Caramel. So unfortunately I lost my LA Girl concealer. It's gonna show up somewhere, but I think I lost the top to it. I think that was what it was. I lost the top to my LA Girl Pro Concealer, and so I had to dig deep down and get some Ruby Kisses concealer, shade Light Tan. It does the job. It's just after a while it kicks up a little bit, so I have to be very light with it, which I still mixed with my Fenty Beauty concealer. Actually I didn't do that. Usually I would if I was using that one. To set my face and my foundation, I went with Laura Mercier's translucent loose setting powder, shade translucent. Yeah. Oh, I forgot. Before I even did my foundation, I went with Josie Maran. I think I'm saying that right. Josie Maran Argan Moonstone Drops. That's like my go-to primer. I actually need to get some more because I'm running out. For contour, I went with my Anastasia contour kit as per usual. At least for powder concealers, if I'm not using a powder, I use the Fenty Beauty Matchsticks concealer and contour. But I really want to get Fenty Beauty's new liquid concealer. Like, I want to so bad. I'm going to get it. So for my lip, I primed my lips using Sephora's Beauty Amplifier lip primer. And then I went in with, I took a lot of Ruby Kiss. I'm just now realizing how much Ruby Kiss I actually took with me. I went with Ruby Kisses, and plus I didn't want to take like all my expensive stuff just in case anything were to happen. I would be like really sad. I even took all Ruby Kisses brushes. So I went with, for my lip, I outlined my lips using Ruby Kisses Dark Plum Scene, and then I went in the center and used Brown Sugar. And these are matte lipsticks. They're like creamy mattes. They're not great. but beauty supply store, go for it, you know. And then on top of my lips, I use Ulta Beauty Jelly Gloss shade Sandcastle. I love this stuff. Like I love this. Like, and I did not notice how much I actually like these like nude jelly, not jelly, but nude lip glosses, and like just a little bit of shade look. Like I love it. It gives that extra pop. If you want to go like basic, you can just do a nice little nude jelly gloss lip from Ulta. I did a regular eyeliner. I was gonna do a wing, but I couldn't. Like the bus was moving, and I just knew my eyebrows and my wings was gonna be attached by the time I got off the bus if I would have tried that. I bronzed using, is this Ruby Kisses too? No, this is actually not Ruby Kisses. I bronzed using Kiss New York. It's very, very old. It's called Envy Me. It has a bronzer, blusher, and a highlighter. It looks like this. It's so old, but I found it in one of my old makeup kits, and I used it for this one look, and I was like, this is low-key golden. Like this is nice. My highlight, I actually used Fenty, where is it, which is my new favorite highlight. Out of all my Fenty Beauty highlights, I have quite a bit. I can't get it open. I use, oh, which shade is it though? Oh, this shade is called Sandcastle too. Look at that. What else was called? Something else was called Sandcastle. Oh, that's so cool. My Ulta Beauty Jelly Gloss is called Sandcastle, and I use the highlight Sandcastle. Look at God. Look at the beauty gods. And I think that is everything that I went with. Oh, and I have to tell you guys about this because it's been a long time since I've been on here and talked about a product. I'm actually collaborating with Illuminate Life Cosmetics. Unfortunately, my Fit Me foundation kind of like got all over my makeup bag. I swear to God, I'm not lying. It looks so bad. So on this, it looks a little dirty. I do apologize about that. But this is what this is. So I don't know if you guys have seen OM Glow. I think that's what you call them. Or OMG. Oh, I think it's OM Glow. But this reminds me of that. But this, it actually has aloe vera, witch hazel, vitamin C, and rice protein. And it's a setting spray. I've already been using this product for about 2 weeks now. And the reason why I use it is not all the time for a setting spray on top of my makeup. I actually use it as just, I wake up, wash my face, and I put this on instead of using lotion. And I know it sounds so weird, but it gives me like a small little glisten, and because my skin is already oily, this is enough for me. Like I just put a little bit. I don't do a little bit. I spray a lot. I probably do like 5 or 6 pumps, which is possibly a little bit excessive, but it's okay. It's okay, because if you go and you get this, you can actually get 15% off if you use my discount code IndiaSummer15, and you could get 15% off, and it's really good for your face. It's all natural. It gives you a nice little glow, and if you're already doing your makeup and you want to use it as a setting spray, look at this, shake it up. Honey, do you see the illumination? I don't know if that's a word. Do you see that? Look at that. That is freaking beautiful. Don't look at my nails. They're a little childish at the moment. But yo, and this is all I need. All I need in the morning is this. It doesn't have any alcohol, or I don't know how to, I've never known how to say this word. Parabens, I think it's parabens. And it has no oils. And that's perfect for people who have oily skin, because you don't, putting oil on top of oil, it's just gonna make you more oily, okay? Anyways, that is all. I think I went over everything. I'm sorry if I didn't. If you have any questions, definitely just drop a comment down below. I will definitely answer your question. Stay tuned for the next video. I will be talking about what's in my bag when I came back from the makeup show, because honey, when I get into it, let me just say, me and my sister spent a lot of money, like a redonkulous amount of money at the makeup show. So stay tuned.